Not that you care, but let's check out Salt Lake City's reunion. Parts 1 and 2. 2 definitely, because it's a dump. Oh Lord, he got the heifers coming in a Sprinter van. Now that's cute. That's cute. Probably the most interesting part of the whole reunion. Okay, so Jen ain't here because this was before she got her 6 years and 6 million in restitution. They all gonna say they was shocked that Jen pled guilty. Why y'all gotta lie? Meredith, you really would have taken a meeting with Lisa and let her apologize after she called you every kind of East Coast hoe? Honey, I would have said no. I'm like, that heifer hate me, and I don't need her around.
Meredith said, actually, I'm not even mad about the hot mic moment. After Arizona, when I thought we were in a neutral place, she blocked me on Instagram.
You are 57 years old whining that somebody blocked you on Instagram. Maybe she just didn't want to see twink marks.
And she released text messages on Twitter trying to prove she was there for me during my pappy's passing, and she was not. And I had been traumatized enough, so I choose to disengage. I just can't understand the rationale, and this is not someone who wants to move forward with me in a positive direction, so I must disengage. However, Lisa, I apologize for saying that there were rumors out there about you and that I didn't believe them. I apologize for saying any of it.
Girl, you know you was getting back. You throwing rocks and trying to hide your nasty little hand. Go on and put your hand out there and show your jury off. But now Whitney's going to clear her name because I said Meredith started talking about the rumors, not spreading the rumors. She wasn't the first. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You was trying to start shit too? Shut up. Jesus, sound dumber than Portia. Lisa says if people weren't going to Whitney talking about it, it would have been off limits. Lisa said, but you brought up the rumors, Meredith. And Meredith, you did. You was bringing up the rumors every chance you get. There's a lot of rumors out there. I've heard them. I'm not saying I believe them, but they're out there. Here they are. Rumors. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Andy said, but Lisa, didn't you say Meredith was on those blue bippies? Didn't you say that Meredith was on the dolls? Oh! Jen told Lisa they popped some pills. So now you're going to say Jen because Jen ain't there. Now, if Jen was there, would you say that? Really? You ain't going to say that because the Tongan tornado ain't going to tear you up. That's a good name for Jen. The Tongan tornado. Damn, I could have been calling her that for the past few seasons. Ketamine? She said they was on ketamine. Girl, what kind of circuit party-ish? Oh, we gonna call Jen right now. Whitney said, she said it to me as well. Well, I mean, Jen going to jail. She like, shoot, let me go and get my high on. What? Girl, Lisa said, yeah. Tell her how y'all was taking ketamine and shrooms. Well, I am not surprised. I mean, you're on one of those wellness retreats, so they do encourage microdosing. Now Jen's saying it's a lie. Yeah, you saying it's a lie because you about to go to jail. You don't want anything extra on your sentencing. You're on camera, and this can and will be used against you in a court of law. Lisa said, well, you don't tell the truth all the time, so... Even Whitney said, yeah, I don't believe anything that comes out of her mouth. I mean, you did lie for a full season, a full 2 seasons, and defrauded the elderly. So I really can't believe you either. I'm actually believe Lisa on this. You believe this over me? I'm not the one going to jail. I mean, when you can say that, it definitely, it takes a real crap on someone's credibility. You see, Lisa, you got off point. You got off point. You should have said, girl, I'm not saying you was pill popping just because.
Meredith said, well, I've also heard that Lisa was saying that I was a pill popper all over town.
No, I don't think it was Lisa saying that, Meredith.
Meredith said, I've also heard that Lisa was saying I'm a pill popper all over town.
No, I think you was doing drugs with Big Mouth Jen Shah. That's what I think. Because I could tell you look a little high. I wouldn't be surprised if you were on a doll. And I'm going to believe Lisa. Because we ain't going to get the truth out of Jen. Let's hope we can get that restitution out of Jen. Restitution, just between me and you. 6.5 in restitution. So Andy said, y'all ever gonna get on the good foot?
And Meredith said, well, I don't know where we can go from here, but I'd just like to be cordial for what we had and see where it goes.
You don't mess with that heifer, and you'd be stupid too.
But last year, Lisa felt devastated prior to the hot mic moment.
Girl, you was waiting to go off on her.
And what her emotions when you brought John into it.
Well, you brought her husband into it first with your hot mic heffing ass. Girl, these tears are phony. Dry, dry cry. There is nothing, not one tear heifer. Andy looking at her like, really, these histrionics? Ooh, thank God it's a commercial. We really gonna talk about Lisa's warbling? Child, them vocals need to be away in a manger. Actually, no, because Jesus don't want to be nowhere near him, and neither do we. Fights with Dana and Angie, the black-haired one, and Angie H, think that's it. No, Angie K. But Jen was the one throwing drinks and getting in brawls and putting shoes in the ocean. Without her, what's the point? Dana, what the hell do you have on? Oh, Lord. iPad activate. Oh. Angie H, your dress ain't bad, but Dana, oh my God, no. This is Portia's outfit from a few reunions ago. Dana said, I was gonna try to be friends with Jen, but then when I saw how she treated everybody, I had to stand up for them since they didn't have any backbones themselves. Andy asked Dana, why did you tell Jen you were friends with an informant in her case? Because she was letting her know, I know you guilty, heifer. I peep game. I see you, you see me, we see each other. Aha! Dana said I wanted her to fess. What was the point of you getting in Jen's face at the last party? Because she wasn't going to let Jen punk her. She breaking Jen in for prison for real. She like, look, this was going to be like, stand your ground, heifer. Ah! The way she said, I'd be real nice right now, especially if you want some money on your books. Oh, girl. Dana, you need to come back. I want to see more of Dana. Dana might be the new queen bee. Dana said, I ain't having it. But ooh, Meredith in the background. Damn. Oh, Jen was making fun of Dana living on the west side of Salt Lake City. And it's like, well, you going to be living on the east side of Cell Block E. She said heifer don't even own a house. I own multiple properties while she's hopping from rental to rental, county jail to federal prison. Federal prison. Angie said, I never said that Lisa slept with my friend for basketball tickets. Well, Angie, you lied too. Angie H now, the white one. I think the other one, Greek, that's spicy white. I don't know if she all white or not. The black-haired heifer. Angie H ain't no mistaking that whiteness. So Angie said, I did discuss some rumors privately because John cussed my husband out.
Lisa said, he just said stay away from him.
Yeah, because I bet you Lisa is sleeping round. I mean, look at John. He ain't cute. Now, Seth. I'd mess with Seth. Me and Seth are damn near the same age. Angie said he was acting like a lunatic. Security came. Lord, you know it's serious when they calling security on the saltine. See, this is the good white shade we watch these shows for. This is that good, oh no, I didn't say that. But then you come on around and admit that you did. Ain't nothing more two-faced than a white woman. Whitney like, now you told Heather that she should buddy up with Lisa and blow that guy to get some money of her own. So now Lisa go in on Angie for her husband trolling her, and somebody is sending out a lot of anti-Lisa information to these heifers. But who? I bet it's Meredith, because she ain't got nothing but time. So that got too convoluted, so we move on to Angie getting the house in San Diego. And she said, well, I felt like a co-hostess since it was my friend's crib. even though it was Jen's last hurrah. And it was a way for you to get back at Jen for her sticking you with the $15,000 bill for Coach Shah's birthday. Angie K said, well, I think Jen wanted me in the group as long as I was her quiet friend. Once I started jockeying for a position on the show, she poured that champagne on me and said, "Heifer, no." Heather said, I found it funny when I watched it back. Everybody was like, that wasn't funny, that was mean. Heather, you still riding for a jailbird Jen. She ain't gonna buy your book. Really gonna say Angie saying Jen conning her out of the party was akin to what she was indicted for is below the belt? No, it's accurate. It's accurate. A con woman will con. She don't care what she conning. Do you think Phaedra cares if she steals your social or your VIN number? As long as she's got your identity for fraud, she's happy.
Angie said you are totally minimizing and supporting her.
Yes, you are, Meredith. Yes, you are. You can say you're not excusing it, but if you're saying it's below the belt, you're excusing it.
I can't believe you out here defending Jen. Old two-faced heifer. Now, Angie gonna say, it wasn't just that champagne. It goes back months and years. Heather said, well, why'd you throw a party with her then? Because she wanted to be on the show. Angie said, Meredith, you should work in a cubicle. You have zero people skill.
I have very good people skills, Angie. I haven't been the one trying to get on the show for 3 years.
Yep, that's why you're here, Angie, and that's why you paid the $15,000. Oh, God, Angie said, trying to get on the show. I'm from Salt Lake City. I know people here. Oh, my God, don't nobody give a crap. Don't nobody give a shitty about who you know in Salt Lake City. Andy's like, moving on. Andy is bored. Andy is pissed he's got to host this shit without Jen. He is so over it. He's like, I wouldn't even do this, but we got to get paid. So Andy said, why'd you bring up the SEC filing, Angie?
Well, I am friends with Lisa, so I thought she should know what was being said.
Oh, right before San Diego, Jen was trying to expose Heather's business. Heather's like, what? She said, well, I've seen Jen expose Lisa. Now she's exposing Heather. I don't want her coming after me, so I said, let me put everything out in the open. Heather said, well, we all get selective outrage because when we want to trash talk with Jen, we do it. But then when Jen does it against us, she wrong. Ain't nobody ever sticking up for me.
Lisa says, well, that's lumping a lot of people in together.
Andy and Heather both were like, nobody said anything about you. Nobody was talking to you. Nobody was talking. So now we get into Heather's black eye. Do we care? Absolutely not. So now Heather done blacked out and she don't know how it happened.
I wish you had said that in the moment because it caused so much destruction.
Shut up, Lisa. So she got blackout drunk and she gave herself a black eye. And Lisa taking her to task.
It just makes everybody look bad. Production that was up late with...
Lisa, stop it. Stop it. Don't nobody care. And don't nobody care about you. Heather got Mormon shame about drinking. Between this and Potomac Bravo, you need your ass whooped. Oh my God. Why was your first call to Jen the next morning to figure out what happened? And Heather gonna say because I trusted her the most. How stupid are you? It's because you thought she slugged you. That's what it was. Be real. Andy knows, the cast knows, I know. She gonna say, we joked about it, but I didn't think she did it. And I'd rather have Jen do that to me than a stranger. Everybody was like, so you'd rather have somebody that you call a friend give you a black eye than a stranger? So everybody on the cast think, yeah, you might have had an accident, but Jen might have popped you one. I think the same. Andy gonna ask, what made you believe, Angie, that this could have been a sexual injury? Because they was flopping each other's tits all over each other. Because of the strong sapphic scent in the air. Well, that was the shit, so I'ma see you for part 2.